Zhao Shanghao. Good morning. Buenos dias. Habari za asubuhi. Students, teachers alike. 学生, 老师, estudiantes, maestros. Let's get started. Welcome to another episode of How to Food. I am your humble Taiji player, Turtle Sage, and today's lesson is all about balancing the scales. And what do I mean by that? Well, in any martial art you do, one of the first things you should concentrate on is, again, I always say this, your structure, whether you are a grappler or even a striker. And today we're going to work on a Qigong exercise, or an energy work exercise I like to call balancing the scales. And why is this important? Well, one of the principles of Taiji Chuan, or Taiji Chuan, get the pronunciation right, still working on my Mandarin, but I digress. One of the principles is differentiating between yin and yang, knowing where your power is. And to do that, well, I mean, if you notice, for those of you who are big fans of the martial arts action genre films, you notice if you watch Donnie Yen, Bruce Lee, Sammo Hung, Jackie Chan, all of them, look at their stance, look at how they're standing. This is how you can spot a good martial artist. It's the little things. They don't stand up straight like this and fight. If you watch boxing even, whether it be Roy Jones Jr., Muhammad Ali, Mike Tyson, Floyd Mayweather, Pernell Whitaker, Anthony Joshua, you know, a good boxer will also know how to balance the scales. This is why you see them. Bruce Lee has that stance, like he's dancing back and forth. Like for my Tekken players out there, martial law. But I digress. Well, in Taiji Chuan, Grand Ultimate Fist, you want to know where your weight is centered at all times. That's what they mean. Find your center. And a good way to know where your center is if you can balance, like, say, a CD, a book, or a piece of paper on your head, like so. So, see, I can do Taiji, you know, what about my structure? Doesn't matter which move I do. I can balance, no matter what. So a good way to begin that is put one hand down, bend one knee, bend the other, and know where your weight is centered. So right now, my weight is centered on my left. This leg right here. And so the hand that is not on the leg, that is where the weight is up. And so now I'm going to shift my weight, kind of like using a slinky, but slowly. And when you're doing something like, say, push hands, the weight shift is subtle. And when you're going up against a high-level Taiji player, like, say, my Sifus, like Sifu Herb Perrin, Sifu Justin Meehan, or even my first Kung Fu teacher, Grandmaster Johnny Lee, doesn't matter whether you're doing Chen, Yang, Wu, Sun, principles are principles. And so you're going to do this move like you're pouring wine into another goblet, right? Do this over and over again. know where your center is. Your weight is sunk. You differentiate between yin and yang. Here's the yang, here's the yin. Right? And always, like the universe itself, you're in constant flux. So, you practice that over and over again. You do it as a warm-up. And you do this over and over again. Bend your knees, sink to your gua or your hip joint. Spine straight, head level, Shu Ling Ding Jing. Body alignment. This is the secret, and when you're smooth, round, and continuous with it, if you can just get that concept, the rest will literally fall into place. See, I can have this conversation with you even while this piece of paper is on my head. You don't even notice it. After a while, you don't notice it because your structure is sound. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this home edition of How To Fu. Until next time, get stronger and be water, my friends. Sai Qian, Turtle Sage, signing out.